You guys, yes, I'm back again because I know you missed me. You can't even deny it last. Anyways, today's episode is really exciting because we're talking about entrepreneurship, and with us today is the youngest real estate developer I have ever met.
Okay.
As in, take your flowers, please. Okay, he has a profile, guys, and when we asked him for his profile, he had to summarize it because it's too much. See, let me read it for you. Michael is a real estate developer, investment advisor, and a salesperson who has garnered experience in various fields of investment, having sold over 1 billion naira in alternative investments and over 150 million naira in real estate investments. He is currently the co-founder of.
Besides.
We're just arguing about it. He's currently the co-founder of Besides Group, which is a new generation real estate marketing firm in Nigeria that provides affordable and accessible housing to millennials and Gen Zs. I like how the niche is very, very streamlined. He loves to travel, network, play video games, and likes to call himself God's favorite show.
No.
You are showing no but it's okay. Yeah. So, Michael, welcome.
Thank you so much, James. Am I allowed to call you that on camera?
It's an inside. Let's just leave it. So, first of all, God's favorite show off. Secondly, besides, please, there has to be a story.
Okay. So when we started, the name was Planet X for
Okay.
the company because we wanted to give people the feel of ownership that was different from what they are currently experiencing.
Okay.
You understand? The Planet X, a word, an unknown word. So a kind of feeling that makes you feel like you are not on Earth. You understand? So when we checked it, when we were doing our registration, our CAC registration, we discovered that the name was already taken. So we had to gosh and look for a different name, and it just came to me. I was like, I mean, we are selling properties now, so let's find something that can suffice. You understand? So I was checking some properties in different languages, and I found BESITZ besides German, which means ownership. And I was like,
Okay.
this makes sense now. Let's go ahead.
So it's the same name, just in a different language.
Yeah, just in a different language.
Makes
And the
sense.
pronunciation is besides. I've had a whole lot of truncations. I have had besit.
That's actually the one I called it. Up until this morning, it was Bezit.
I have had besties. I have had bed sheets.
Nigerians are mean.
But well, yeah, it's besides.
Okay, how does it feel, before we go into all the questions, how does it feel to be one of the youngest real estate developer?
Okay, so I try as much as possible to not carry that age thing because to me age is quite basic. You understand? Because in life your results matter than your age. You understand? Someone said that a life without results is a life that will attract insults. So so yeah, it's beyond age. But yeah, I my education has been very fast. You understand? I was by 14, I was already in the university. You understand? So yeah, I finished quite early, and by the time I finished, I went into financial services. You understand? Where I was selling investments, and that was where I sold over 1 billion naira in investments.
A billion naira.
Yeah, I stayed there.
How many
for-
zeros? Sorry.
9 zeros.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I stayed there for a year. Then after something very bad happened to the company though. So I was out of job for a while. Then I just spoke with my friend. I was like, I mean, let's do something. You know, even if we're going to fail, let's fail forward. You understand?
I like that. I like
and
that.
Yeah, we decided to come up with besides. We started out as a short-let company.
Okay.
You understand? Making accommodation easy for people coming into Abuja. But after a while, we just dived in, you know, and yeah, the rest is history.
Okay. So as an entrepreneur, first off, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur? Because I mean, 9 to 5 provides some form of security. You know that at
Definitely.
the end of the month you're getting a salary. But being an entrepreneur, his vibes and God of quarter to shape gone through for me. So Why be an entrepreneur?
Okay, permit me to be a bit spiritual,
Please go
but
ahead.
I have this word from God that unending riches are yours to distribute. Proverbs 8 verse 18. You understand? And God cannot tell you that unending riches are yours to distribute, and you go on to put a cap on your monthly earnings. You understand? So I that was like the major motivation. Yeah. Apart from that, yeah, I felt that there will be entrepreneurship is like an avenue for you to express yourself. You understand? For you to express your creativity. Yes, we have entrepreneurship now, whereby you are an entrepreneur, but you're still working under someone, and which works. You know, I don't criticize anybody that is doing 9 to 5, because right now the world is changing. Gone are those days where you worked for 30 years and you retired. The world is changing. So yeah, entrepreneurship is something that I would I'll be doing, even if I hadn't found it besides. You understand? Because I've always wanted to have something on my own. Yeah.
Okay. So, what has been like some of the challenges you've encountered with besides? I know that there's been a lot. The way you just crossed your legs. But what's that one that you were like, if God doesn't come true for me, it's all over?
When we first started, we didn't have an official car, so the first size that we had, the road was very bad. So when we take a boat to the junction where the road was good, we will take a bike to the site. So imagine telling someone that you want to make him rich as a landlord, and you are taking the person. You both are
Person has probably never been on a bike.
both you and the prospect are climbing bike to the site. So it was actually quite embarrassing. You understand? We lost a lot of clients because of that, but we still had people that believed in us. You understand? Our first site, our first estate was basically bush. You understand? We still had people that came in and they were like, "I'm not buying your company. I am buying you," and still paid. So yeah, we've had that challenge at the beginning, which is normal financially for every startup. Then we also have the challenge of stereotyping. We took a commissioner of police to site some weeks back, and my co-founder and I don't know. I started this dreads team, but I don't know where he got his from. So he got his, and his became longer than mine. So we just woke up from sleep. We were like, okay, there's a staff of ours called us, and a member of our staff called us and was like, okay, there's a prospect that wants to see our site in Idu. You understand? So we just jumped out of bed and we drove off. You understand? So when we got to site, the man was just looking at us like, hey, are you?
I can think of 1,000 things that went through his mind.
The man was firing questions. So when he discovered that we were answering all his questions, so he got calm. You understand? So, but after we were done from site, we now took him to the office. So when we took him to the office, he was calm. You understand? It was like, oh wow, I love to see young people. I was like, oh, so you can say that. So you were giving us the eye of, hey, Yahoo boys. So yeah, we have the challenge of stereotyping and profiling. You understand?
Okay, if let's say I'm a young person and I'm still a young person. Let's say I want to get into real estate now. Give me advice.
Okay.
No, step by step.
Okay, I'm going to be very,
James, this is what you do.
straightforward. To get into real estate is quite simple. You understand? We have democratized real estate investment. That was why we were established, because real estate in Abuja has been made for the 1% of the 1%. Majorly, you have land selling for 5 billion naira. You understand? I stayed in Wuse too. I was paying rent of about 1.7 million for one bedroom flat. So real estate has been marginalized by the certain group of people. So we came into real estate to basically make it available for all and sundry, make it available, make it affordable. You understand? So for someone like you now that wants to get into real estate, would ask you, okay, how much are you earning monthly? You understand? Don't answer that. But how much are you earning monthly? You understand? If you are to take out expenses and savings and all, what will be left? You understand? If you should that savings of yours, if you should probably compile it for 6 months, how much will it be? You understand? So with as little as 200,000 naira, you can become a landlord in Abuja. When I say
Sorry. I can just bring up
no, wait.
expand.
When I say When I say become a landlord, because you know how this marketing thing works, we can put it out there that you can become a landlord that with like 200k, and 200k can mean the initial deposit. You understand?
Please.
Which is in this case actually right, because yeah, our least selling property is selling for 1.5 million. You understand? Which is Capital City Phase 2 in Idu, in Kujerada. So but I say as little as 200k because you would hardly find companies out there that will sell lands by which you can start paying with 200,000 naira. You understand? And our payment plans are quite flexible from 4 months to 6 months to 9 months. And what we do basically is that because of we are sure of our properties, we are sure of the appreciation value. When you buy a property and after probably 6 months, 9 months after the location, you probably want to sell it. Many real estate companies out there will tell you that okay, go and look for buyer. You understand? Go and look for buyer. When you get a buyer, you come and you sell it and all of that. We'll give you documents. But we'll tell you that bring the property to us. You understand? We'll buy it from you. And even if we're not going to buy it from you, we'll get a buyer. Because we always have ready buyers. You understand? As long as you guarantee us our commission, we'll get a buyer and we give you your profit. You understand? So apart from the fact that we're particular about you becoming landlords, we are also particular about you making and generating wealth.
Okay, so what you're saying is if I get a property from you through one of your payment plans, subsequently when I want to sell it, all I have to do is reach out to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're going to make money in this Abuja from real estate.
Yeah,
Yes, we're going to make money from it. So, okay, how do you stay motivated? Because a lot of things are happening in Nigeria.
Poverty. The fear of poverty is enough motivation. I always tell my members of staff anytime because we always have this Monday motivation stuff. I told them yesterday, you can't be broke and shy. You understand? You can't. These are two very wrong combinations. People that are allowed to be broke, people that are allowed to be shy are tech guys and people and what do they call those guys? Trust fund babes. People that their parents have left a whole lot for them. But you, where you're starting from, you can't be broke and shy. Those are so when they come to me and tell me that, oh, there's this person that I'm speaking to, but I don't know how to talk to him. I'm like, how much have you made this week that you are saying you don't know how to talk to him? You can't go on average weekly. I spend about 50k. You understand? On average. So I shouldn't go a week without selling. I shouldn't go a week without getting commission. You understand? So that's basically what I tell them. You can't bring your timidity into the real estate business because apart from the fact that people need to see your confidence, we are also in the business of branding and perception. You get? And if you don't brand yourself, people will brand you. And when people brand you as that shy person, they won't give you money. So yeah, fear of poverty.
So that's your motivation. I was going to think it's going to be the dollar. It's going to be this and that. Bro just went straight there. Oh, more zero bank account is the reason why I can't even think of it. Okay. So how do you balance risk? Because 1 billionaire or whatever, like you're taking money from someone. For instance, someone that is not earning very much, but they're able to pull out funds monthly to be able to meet up with the initial deposit, and then how do you balance risks?
I've always said something that whatever we've gone through or whatever we're going through is necessary for where we are going to. You understand?
This man is just dropping.
So
what's going on? Tell me, did you prep? No, is this like regular conversation for you, or this is how like you went and read all these?
I read books now, so
say it again. That particular the way you
whatever we are going through or whatever we have gone through is necessary for where we are going to. You know?
Please jot it down. But go on, yes.
So the avalanche of challenges and experiences I've faced. I've been investing since my 200 level. You understand? My first investment was I can't even remember the name of that particular company, but that was the last money I had in my account. Then my friend just came to my room. I was like, this thing is giving this amount of profit in 1 month, and I put everything, and till now we never see anything. You understand? So that was in 200 level, 300 level. So I also invested 400 level. The laptop that my dad bought for me with his gratuity, I sold it because I wanted to do one forex investment like that.
How far?
I didn't go home. I didn't go home throughout that long holiday. I didn't go home. They're telling me, why didn't you come? I said, I'm doing projects. They don't know that.
You sold the laptop.
So yeah, I've been and all these challenges they've compiled. You understand, to teach me where I should put my money and where I shouldn't. You understand? The same way when I worked with a forex company, you understand, and I were bringing in money and all of that. So I got to understand that people we prefer security over profits. You understand? Yeah, some people, because Nigerians can be very unexplainable sometimes. You understand?
What
So
special people?
so yeah, people will always prefer in the long term. People will always prefer security over investment because we are all Gen Zs or millennials. We are making money. You understand? And they won't put, there's no cap on our wealth. Time will come whereby we'll be making more money than we are currently making. And I want to be that person that you buy your first house from. You understand? Which is why we are very, very particular about the kind of lands that we purchase and the kind of lands that we sell. We do our due diligence to ensure that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you can always come to us and tell us that, okay, I want to sell my property and there will be no issues.
So you balance risks in business with
Yeah,
due
due diligence,
diligence.
yeah, very important.
Awesome. Okay, so what is your approach to networking? So you know
Mm,
you just said how not having money is your motivation to get to work. So networking can be very somehow, especially
mm-hmm,
like I'm working up with someone I've never met and
mm-hmm.
I'm telling them about stuff. It can be a bit daunting,
True.
but I also understand that networking gives you access
Yeah,
and gives people after you access,
yeah.
because there's some people you've met that you've
Mm-hmm,
introduced to other people
mm-hmm.
and they've just like wealth has been created through that circle. But how do we even start in the first place?
Hmm. Okay. So, um, a friend of mine once said, Emmanuel Oluwayomi, he once said that your cycle of influence will determine your affluence.
Yeah, I said another one. I just want people to know that I said another one.
So your circle of influence determine your affluence. The kind of people you move around, you understand, will determine your attitude in life. Your attitude in life, rather. You understand. So I'm very particular about relationships. I'm very particular about cultivating meaningful relationships. And when it comes to networking, it has a lot to do with your branding and, like I said, and perception. You get, people will perceive you the way you want to be perceived. You understand? So to network basically is how you put yourself out there. You get, if you can't go, we have this issue as Nigerians that you meet someone today and the next day you're asking for 10K.
Urgent
The
10K.
next day you're asking for 20K. I mean, you are already diminishing your value in front of that person. You understand? So basically relationship is about dishing out value.
Exchange
You
of
understand? Exchange
values.
of value, exactly. So when I meet someone today, I am looking at that problem that that person is currently experiencing that I can provide solution to. You understand? So that I met a manager of a very big retail company. My co-founder and I met him, and we're looking for how to collect his number. You understand? Because these wealthy people, they can be very, secretive about their number. So we were speaking with him, talking to him about the food that the supermarket cooks and all. You get, and it was like, oh yeah, this. He was just explaining. So we noticed that he was battling with flies. You get, it was that mosquito coil stuff wasn't working for the fly. You understand, for the flies that were perching around the food. So I was like, sir, I think I have something that can, if you should pour it on the floor, this fly, you won't see this fly again. You understand? The guy was like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, wow, how can you help me get it? I said, no problem, sir. He was like, take my number, take my number. God knows I don't have anything like that. Till now I don't know anything like that. But that was, I proffered a solution. You understand, that made him see me as indispensable in a way. You get, so, but basically networking is about branding and perception. When you brand yourself to a particular extent, people want to be associated with you. You understand? So yeah,
Very nice. When you brand yourself, people want to be associated with you. I like
yeah.
it. So I presume that there are some times that things haven't gone according to plan.
Mm,
And then what are some of the lessons that you must have learned from those times that you probably had you crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's, but somehow something still fell through? What are some of the lessons? Do you have any instance? Can you remember a time where this happened?
yeah, actually, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
share a story. One,
yeah.
just one.
There was a time when we were doing our documentation, and I would say always have meaningful people around, though, because it's quite important. There's a time when we were doing our documentation for a particular property, and the person we gave to do the documentation, they ran away with our money. You understand? And we're talking about millions of naira. Like, it just vanished. And this is someone that we trusted. You get, so at that point in time we were disoriented. it was devastating in a way because I mean, where are we going to start from? This is people's money that we've, you understand. But yeah, when you have meaningful people around you, they'll be able to come through for you.
Give
You
you a soft
understand? Yeah,
landing.
exactly, exactly. Not just financially, but they'll also be able to offer meaningful advice. You get, and yeah, you cannot underestimate the power of mentorship in a way because these are people that have gone ahead of you. You understand? These are people that have done, they have dotted the I's that you are trying to dot. You understand? So they know where to go to when you are in a particular situation. So yeah, we actually had a friend of ours that was able to support us at that moment. You understand? And apart from the fact that he supported us financially, he also linked us up with people that were doing the business. You understand? So and it was easy. You understand? We did documentation and yeah, we did the allocation and all. You get, but when if you had seen me at that time, I'm always smiling. You wouldn't have known. I could just stay. You wouldn't have known that this boy just lose 3 million naira like this. But yeah, challenges are a thing I welcome. You get, because it helps me to be better. You understand? It helps me to be better. I would I was when I in 2021 I lost about 4 million naira in investment. You get, and I was telling my friends that okay, it would have been better. It's better I lost this money now because I wouldn't want to lose this money when I'm married and have kids and I'm thinking about school fees. You get, but now I know where to put my money. You understand? Now I know where to invest my money. So all those challenges have helped me to be a better person. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, so what, from this particular lesson that you just shared now on the documentation
Yeah.
scenario, what was some of the lessons you learned from
Okay,
it?
yeah. Number one, have meaningful people around. You understand? Number two, there is a touch of paranoia is quite necessary as an entrepreneur. You get a thought or I always tell my co-founder Abbas Issa Usman that is very paranoid. You understand? Abbas can meet someone today and okay, we're about to give him money, and about to say, let us wait, let us do this, let us do that. And I'll be like, guy, let's just give him this money because I mean I'm very free. You get, I'm trusting, I can trust anybody. You get, that's what about like, let us do this, let us do that. And I appreciate that quality in him because yeah, it helps a whole lot. It has saved us from a lot of errors. So yeah, have meaningful people around, yeah, and yeah, a touch of paranoia, very very important, very 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 important. You can't as an entrepreneur, you can't keep on trusting everybody. You get, yeah, have meaningful people around and do your due diligence. You understand, and always have that mindset that you can bounce back from anything. You understand?
Great.
Someone said your background should not be an excuse to lay your back on the ground. You understand?
At this point, I'm going to call him the Igbo philosopher because I'm tired. But yes, question. So, Bezit.
Besides, besides,
Besides, where it
mm-hmm,
was founded on some core values
mm-hmm,
and some principles that you
yeah,
hold dear to you, and
yeah,
you hope to carry it through and be represented in whatever transactions that
yeah.
you're following through. So, how have you been able to stay true to those values with the very human behaviors, the challenges that come with basically running a business in Nigeria, and just entrepreneurship? How have you been able to stay true to the core values of Besides? Or you yourself as a human?
Yeah.
Because sometimes the business wants something, but it's against your principle as
Yeah.
a person. So
Yeah.
how have you been able to manage both of them?
Okay, it's but one Besides was founded upon integrity. You understand, it was established upon the value of integrity because like I said that our integrity matters. People that you're selling land to now, you would also want to sell
A
a
home
higher,
too, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
to them later in the future. You understand? So integrity matters a whole lot. So you we there's something I always tell my people. I'll be like, what do you put first? Your commission or the client? You understand? The way you answer that question will determine where your focus is. You understand? And when you are particular about your clients, your commission will definitely come. You understand? But if you are particular about your commission, you have the high chance of losing that client. You understand? So integrity, and in a business like mine where you are supposed to go out, there are times where I get home 3 a.m., 2 a.m. because of one meeting or the other, or one party that I need to go and network at. You understand? In fact, there's a particular time I met a particular woman, and after pitching to her, collecting her number and all of that, she was like, I should message her. And when I sent her a DM, I was trying to like tell her that, okay, this is the land. She was like, see, I work in this particular company. We have lands. So I'm not interested in land. But can you do massage? Now she was very straightforward. It's like she was very
At this
straightforward.
moment, I'm thinking of a response. Should I behave or?
So yeah, she was very
But can you
straightforward.
do massage though? Sorry. Go on.
We'll answer the question
Wow.
after. So yeah, she was very particular. She was like, "Can you do massage? I mean, the reward will be better than the land that you are selling." And then I appreciated the fact that she was straightforward. You
straightforward
understand?
and
Because
honest.
in our business, there are prospects and there are suspects. You understand? So you should be able to identify which is which. So that woman basically was a suspect. You understand? So I won't tell you my response on camera, but yeah. Yeah, there are times whereby you have clash of value. You understand? You have conflicts. Your spiritual value, your morals will come in, and yeah, you need to close this deal. Okay, you have to tell this client this particular thing. You understand? And you are battling between telling the client a lie because you want to close the deal, or tell the person the truth so you can lose this deal. But balance matters. And if there's one thing I know, I try as much as possible to ensure that I don't take shortcuts in life. You understand? Because I'm going very far. You understand? I'm going very, very far. And taking shortcuts will not help because your story will determine your glory at the end.
Yo, another one by the Igbo philosopher. With that, we're ending today's episode. Make sure you aspire to Maguire. But thank you so much for coming on the show today. Really
Thank you for
appreciate it.
having
I feel like right now I'm all gingered up to invest in real estate. Like I'm going to put a time frame and be like, okay, by this time I should own a land in Abuja. By this time I should own a property in my name, please. And yes, so thank you so much for inspiring us and for sharing your story, basically.
Thank you.
Even though I still don't know how to pronounce the name of your business, but I'm forgiving.
Yeah, you need it.
So yes, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode. I'm pretty sure you're inspired to invest in real estate or even start that business you've always wanted to. Just go through the video. You will see lots of words from our Igbo philosophers that you can apply. That you can apply to life and your business. And we're sure that you'll be great at what you do. We're always rooting for you. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Spin it!